Good afternoon, Redwood Witches. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, consider joining our Redwood family by liking and subscribing down below. It's as simple as that. That's all you need to get in. I have an Instagram that you can follow as well as a Facebook page, which I keep saying all the time. I will eventually get to the point where I update it fairly often. More often? More often would be better than not. I think I haven't been on there since like February, but as you guys know, life is crazy. 2020 has been insane. I hope that you are all safe and staying home as much as you possibly can and just kind of waiting out this whole pandemic and this craziness. I did want to say thank you to all of my subscribers for all of the love and everything that you guys have shown and shared with me over the last couple weeks. I love every single one of you so dearly, and I can't thank you guys enough. So with that cute little intro that I feel really kind of cheesy about now, I'm gonna go ahead and open it up to why we are here in the first place. This is this month of May's Witch's Moon, which is a heavy box, by the way. I tried to pick it up off the porch and nearly dropped it because it was so heavy. I just finished planting a bunch of plants because the green witch in me kind of went nuts when I went to Walmart today, and I ended up coming home with a ridiculous amount of herbs that I didn't really need. But I found this new one that I'm really excited about and really drawn to. I don't know why, but it is called pineapple sage, and it smells so good. So I will let you guys know little updates about that as it happens. Hopefully it doesn't die. I'm a green witch, or trying not to be a green witch. I'm very an eclectic witch, but I love plants and I want to get better at keeping them alive. And so I'm experimenting with different herbs and what I can keep alive and what I can't. And so we'll just see how it goes. But anyways, back on topic. Like I said, super heavy. Not entirely sure what's in here. I haven't seen anything for this month as far as theme or anything goes. So anyways, let's just dig right into it. We'll see what happens here. All right, so first things first, we have our information and our oracle card. So first things first, I'll go ahead and read the theme of the month, which is Earth Magic of Smoke and Soil. So we thoroughly strive to realize and resonate with the knowledge and wisdom that is found in the deep and magical histories of our ancestors and cultures from around the world. Although many teachings hold metaphors and provide symbols that share secrets, much of magic comes from the past, was sustained through smoke and soil, blessed from the pure and simple forms of nature. As we continue to travel through more technologically advanced years, witches in all forms dig their heels into the soil, grasses, and roots around the world. And this exclusive collection with items that have been created over the course of over 12 moon cycles, we work to connect these raw, real, inspired sources by providing tools and some of our eldest ancestors have relied upon to bring their intentions into true manifestations. Join us during a time where we stand together to take control of the living and breathing energies that are blessed to those that realize and respect them. It is important to always remember that your path is sacred and to your individual self. We recommend taking the time to connect with the items in the box and use them in a way that feels correct to you. Every practitioner resonates with different ideals and ways of performing ritual. We do not take this work lightly and strive to provide the highest quality ritual items for your use. Be sure to clear your space and cast your circle of protection before performing any type of ritual. So there is that. I'm going to go ahead and open it up and kind of show you guys. I don't know if you guys want to pause and read this. There is too much for me to read, so I'm not going to read it for you, but I will kind of slowly slide that up. And then of course the last one, like always, is just a blank piece of parchment paper, which comes in handy for doing spell work. So there's that. We also have an oracle card for the month. It looks like this is the back, and this one is Enchanted Forest, Mystery, Magic, and Excitement. You know, you cannot go wrong with an enchanted forest. I like this card. One of the things that I've been doing over the past couple months since I started getting the Witch's Moon again is taking my personalized oracle reading card. Hi, Lagoose. Welcome to the party here. He's going to be obnoxious. I've been taking this and I've been putting it front and center on my altar for the month and leaving it up there whenever I do any kind of working. I kind of resonate and focus on that particular card, and it seems to do a lot. Last month I got turquoise. It was just an oracle card of a stone, and I left it up on my altar all month long, and I loved it. I think that it's a fabulous way of keeping this in your mind, because it is your personal oracle reading for the entire month. And I love how consistent they've been about giving me information or sending me a card that I really needed at that point in my life. And so love these. But if you're wondering what to do with them, that's my personal thing that I've been doing with them, and it seems to be working really, really well for me. So, all right, we're gonna go ahead and open this guy up. First things first, we have this sigil of some kind. I'm not entirely sure what it means. I'm wondering if it goes like this. This definitely sounds, or the writing on the outside looks like it's done in the Turkish lettering, which is amazing because that's actually what I have tattooed all over my right thigh. I don't know if you guys know this, but my entire right thigh is the map of Middle Earth. And I went and saw a very specific tattoo artist because he specializes in recreating different types of lettering. And having this type of lettering on my leg was very, very important for me because I wanted the map to look just like it did on my wall when I was a kid, and I had a big framed map of Middle Earth. But anyways, nerd rant over. This looks very similar to that. So I'm not sure what it says or what it means, but it'll be in the paperwork that I will read later. Next, we have a bunch of these. It looks like we have a home blessing, which is always a good one. This one doesn't come in the plastic, so I'm not sure if this is like an official, like it's not the official artwork of the month. It just is a really cute little artwork to slide into your Book of Shadows. And by the way, if you guys got the Book of Shadows from the Witch's Moon a couple months ago, it's got really beautiful pressed rose petals in like the paper. It's just gorgeous. Anyways, this size page that they have actually slips just perfectly in there, which is amazing to me. Next we have henbane. And you guys know that this is 100% of the reason that I got these boxes in the first place, is I love these little art inserts. Absolutely amazing. Hellborn. So Hellbane, Hellborn. This one is Hemlock. Looks like Wormwood. Love that. And Earthly Easement. It's got the little RX on it, so I'm wondering if it's about magical uses. Yeah. So there is the other one. So there's that. Those are really cool. Usually, I mean, we've been getting a lot more lately, but for a long time, you really only got one artwork. But I mean, we got 5 of the ones in plastic, the one that's not in plastic, and a sigil. So lots and lots of artwork the last couple months. I know the glare on that was terrible, but whatever. Next, we have our little packets of herbs right on top. This is called Frankincense Tears. So there is that. Next we have some clove. Can't ever have too much clove. Benzoin gum. No idea what that's used for, but I can look it up when I go into the paperwork later. And lavender, which another one you can never have too much of. I love lavender. I go through lavender like a crazy person. So there's that. Underneath that, I'm seeing this giant sage bundle, which is beautiful and also falling apart all over my bed, but that's okay. Sage is always a good idea. So giant sage. I mean, this is, I've got small hands, but still like double my hand almost. It's crazy. So huge sage today, which is amazing. I'm also seeing our little green pouch, which has our stone. Let's see here. Get a good view of that one. It's very cute. It's not jade. I'm thinking it's probably serpentine. I just got a chunk of this last month, 2 months ago for myself. It definitely, it's, the color is very serpentine-like, so very earthly colored stone, probably used for grounding or healing or something along those lines. Depending on what it is, I'll look at the paperwork later and find out. Next we have our monthly salt, which is called Earth Medicine. I cannot tell you how much I love these ritual bath salts. What does this one smell like? Oh, it smells so warm and springy. It smells like walking into like a meadow of flowers. That's amazing. Next we have our candle. This is a very thick candle this month. Ooh. Rip off all that tissue paper. Ooh, that is a huge candle. So there is our giant candle for the month in this beautiful earthly brown color. I mean, that's a big candle there. So definitely not skimping out on this. I apologize for Frodo whining in the other room. That won't fit in a candle holder. I mean, that's thick. So Frodo, can you not for like a few more minutes? That's all I'm asking for. Thank you. Next we have Earth Smoke Incense Sticks, which smell very earthy. I don't really know the smell off the top of my head, but definitely smells nice. So there's that. Next we have this little doohickey here in bubble wrap, which looks like an oil, which is very standard for this. And it's called Danu Magical Oil. It's a magical anointing oil. And it does have little things in it. Not as much as the last couple months. Ooh, that smells amazing. It almost smells like an apple pie. I mean, granted, my nose is a little screwy right now because of allergies, but it kind of smells like apple pie. That's like the first thing that comes to mind, which probably sounds weird because it seems like more of a fall thing, but it smells amazing. And then last but not least, we have this bubble wrapped thing, which by the way is super heavy. This is like the entirety of the weight of the box and then some. So heavy. I'm gonna open this up. And I think it is a mortar and pestle. It totally is. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Look at it. It's so pretty. This is your mortar and pestle. I love the shape of it. And if you look at the artwork, let's see which one. I know it was on here. This one, the home blessing one, it's right there. It's actually got like the eyeball funky shape on it. Look at how cool that is. So there is your art. And there is your picture perfect. Look at that! Oh my gosh! I love this. I mean, I have one mortar and pestle, but I would happily give that up to use this one instead. It's so pretty. Oh, I love it. Let me do the reading real quick and see what stone it's made out of. So it is a hand-carved and stained marble mortar and pestle. So this is hand-carved, you guys. Witch's Moon, you have done it again. I don't know how you guys keep topping yourselves. Like, I legitimately can't get over it. Every single month, there's that one thing at the end that's just like, oh my gosh, like, what more can they possibly do? And then you throw something like this at us, and it's like, how do you even come up with these magic items? And like the power and the love that goes into them and making sure that we have them in the time that we need. And just, I cannot with you guys. You guys are too amazing. So there's that as the perfect little cherry on top. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. I can't. I can't. I love that it matches the artwork too. That's just like the little cherry on top of this super cute box. Oh my gosh. I didn't know what to expect for the month of May, and I am so happy with it. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. So there is that, you guys. My heart is so full. So I guess I'll just go ahead and cut it off. I should be getting the witch's roots in a couple days. I will probably open it and do the video, but I won't post it for another week or so. I am trying to space things out a little bit because of how intense things get and how crazy my life is right now. But I love each and every single one of you guys so much, and I appreciate all the love and support, and I hope that eventually I'll get a more consistent schedule, and I keep saying that every single time, but eventually it'll happen, right? So that is it for the Witch's Moon for the month of May. This is our Earth Magic box, and I love you guys so much. I will see you in the next video.